Hello! Today I'm going to show you how to make this look, which was mostly inspired by this lipstick, which is one of the Rimmel Provocalips lipsticks in the shade Kiss Me a Fool. It's a really nice bright red color. I bought this one and this one during a sale recently. And I just really wanted to try it, and I also, like, for the first time I tried it, I decided I really needed a dress to go with the lipstick, so I bought this dress, which I bought at Zalando.nl. It's my new look, and yeah, it was a really cheap, really cheap dress, so I just bought the dress to go along with the lipstick, because that's just needed occasionally, I guess. In any case, yeah, I just wanted to do sort of an evening look, but like sort of a classic evening look, but with more of an extreme eyeliner, and I just wanted to like change it up a bit. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, just for like easy filming, I'll just tell you right now what I used on my face. Which was, to start out with, the Alverde Natuurcosmetic Color and Care Makeup in the shade Medium Caramel, which looks like this. I bought this at the DM in Germany. Then I used the Catrice Camouflage Cream in the shade Ivory, as usual. And the Catrice Prime and Fine Mattifying Powder, as usual. And again, as usual, I'm very predictable. I used the Big Bold Bronzing Powder by New York Color for shaping. And then lastly, as for a blush, I used the Essence Silky Touch blush in Autumn Peach, which has a really nice sort of natural peach color. And yeah, I just think it's really suitable for like a more extreme eye look, just because it looks more natural. So yeah, let's move on to the rest of the face, or you know, the eyes. Okay, for the eyeshadow part of the eye look, I'm going to use the Naked 3 Palette by Urban Decay, which I haven't used in a while, but you know, I still really like it, so I wanted to use it again. And first I'm going to use the brush that I also use for the concealer and powder underneath the eyes. Well, basically just a large shader by Sigma. And the shade Burnout, which is a nice shimmery shade. And I'm just putting that on the moving part of the eyelid. Basically, as you can see on this eye, the eyeshadow part is going to be sort of a natural look. And then I'm using the side of the brush and the shade Dust, which is a shimmery shade. Just to highlight a little bit in the inner corner and also at the bottom. I do try to put a little bit more of it on top than on the bottom. Then I'm also going to use a different brush now. The medium angled shading by Sigma, which is just an angled brush. Basically you can use any brush you want, of course, but this is what I happen to be using. And then I'm going to start out with Limit, which I'm going to put in the crease as sort of a transition color. So I'm just going to blend it pretty far up, not entirely all the way to the eyebrow, but pretty far up. And that looks like this. And then I'm going to move on to Nooner, which is a shade darker, and fill in the outer V. And I'm keeping this a little bit more like really into the crease and not too far on top of it or above it. And then once it's blended, I'm going to move on to another brush, which is by Eco Tools, just a round brush, and the shade Factory, which is a brown shade. And it's going to really go into like the deepest part of the crease. And then of course I'm going to blend it. You could just try to like do this effect with only one shade of brown, but personally I prefer to use multiple shades because I just feel as if it gives a softer effect. And I'm just going to use a big fluffy blending brush to blend it all out. After which it looks like this. And yeah, I don't know, I think I need a little bit more of it. I just try to make it look completely even with the other eye. There's always a thing that I can like spend ages on, but I think this looks even enough, almost. This can go much quicker if you're not as like, you know, difficult with getting things even as I am. Okay, once it's done, I'm going to use yet another brush. Yeah, this brush again, the angled brush. And shade Factory again. Just put a little bit of that underneath my eye. And then I'm moving on to a small brush, the other side of the Eagle Tools brush. And the shade Darkside, which is an almost black shade. And just really put it between my eyelashes. And if you're using a different palette, one of the neighbors is working in their garden. I hope you can't hear the machinery. In any case, yeah. If you're using a different palette, this one doesn't really have all that much fallout. But, you know, be careful if you're using something with fallout. Just put a tissue underneath or something. Or do your eyes first and then the base. But yeah, you don't want fallout of a dark color. I'm just sort of blending it where my eyelashes end. After which it looks like this. And yeah, then I'm going to move on to the eyebrow. For which I'm going to use, as usual, the Essence Hello Autumn eyeshadow set. Or eyebrow set, sorry. And the dark shade of it. But yeah, just use whatever you know, find most suitable for your own hair color and eyebrow color. But I'm going to like fill it in a little bit more, I don't know, like not extreme or anything, but I'm going to fill it in a little bit darker, a little bit more with clean lines than I usually do. Usually I keep them pretty natural, but for this look I want a little bit more drama, I guess. And once the colors are good, I'm going to use a comb just to comb them in place. And then it's time to move on to eyeliner. Okay, I'm going to do a rather extreme sort of eyeliner, for which I'm going to use a Catrice Cake eyeliner and water. You can use this both wet and dry, but I prefer to use it wet this time. The dry version, like if you use it dry, it's more subtle, but this time I really wanted to stand out, and I'm using the eyeliner brush by Sigma. And yeah, I'm just trying to keep it thin on the like part that's on top of the eyelid. Just so, you know, like the eyeshadow still like really does stand out. Otherwise I just feel like I've applied the eyeshadow for nothing. And then I'll just try to, like, that's like the most difficult part, try to get the wing to look even with the other side. And really just follow like the shape of your eye. Like try to avoid putting it like directly into the crease because it'll look crooked. When you have your eyes open, just try to avoid it. And then it looks like this. And I'm also sort of going to add some more water first. And then I'm also going to sort of connect it to the lower lash line. Just really carefully. Not too far, and always be careful in this corner because it's really easy to get the line completely crooked there. Okay, and once it's on there, I'm just going to make it a little bit more spiky. Okay, that's about even, I guess. It will never look 100% symmetrical, by the way, but yeah, you can always try. Okay, I guess it's as good as it's gonna get. Okay, before I'll spend the next hour trying to perfect it. Then I'm going to go back to the short brush and the shade Blackheart. And just sort of blend this so that it doesn't like randomly stop. And just blend this part so that it doesn't randomly go from like, you know, really like neat line to really smoky line. Sort of smoking out the bottom part of the wing. And then it looks like this. And that's pretty much it for the eyeliner. And then it's time for mascara. I almost forgot that part. I'm using the Scandaleyes Lycra Flex Mascara by Rimmel. And not applying a whole lot of it, just enough to make my eyelashes stand out a little bit more. If you want to, you could always add fake eyelashes, but for this look I prefer not to. I'm not sure why, I just prefer how it looks without fake lashes. Okay, right now I'm in the process of applying the Rimmel Provocalips in the shade Kiss Me a Fool, which is the red one. I've also posted a review on this last Monday for whoever's interested in that. It always annoys me that I can't talk while applying lipstick. By the way, I'm using a brush not because the applicator isn't nice, but just because I feel like I have more control of the brush. So I get better results with that. Okay, so this is a finished tutorial. Didn't show on camera, but it's one of those two-step lipstick things. So after the red had dried, I applied the lip balm, because that's, you know, step number 2 is really important also because it makes it nice and shiny. And if you don't apply the lip balm, then it feels really weird in your eye and just doesn't look all that nice. Also, it doesn't last very long if I... How did I get black eyeshadow on my nose? In any case, yeah. So basically that's what I did to my lips. So yeah. In any case, I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Bye! Okay, then on to the shaping and blush and eyes. That looked weird probably. In any case, yeah, I just automatically do that to get my hair out of the way.